Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to some more Naxxramas hype. Joining me once again is Sylux. How you doing, fella?
I'm fine, you can't get rid of me, I just want Nax. How are you?
We all want Nax. I'm fine. And yes, we're back. Heroic Nax, we're going to have a go. I've already managed to do Anub.
Anub'rekhan is one of my finest.
Indeed, Anub's very challenging.
He is, because his ability is now 2 costing for a 4/4 Nerubian instead of 3/1, which is very strong. So,
Indeed.
we're going to go through it again, and I'm going to choose my ever-loving warrior deck.
I think the reaction that everyone has to this fight is rather hilarious because you go into it thinking, oh, you know, I've done the normal modes and they're not too difficult, and I'm gonna face roll heroic, and then you see on turn 1 coin 4/4, and you're like, how do I possibly deal with that? So it's rather funny seeing people's reactions.
Yeah. It is interesting to be sure. I'm also entertained that the heroic versions have the heroic card back.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's something to look forward to. I guess it kind of taunts you, you know, saying, you know, this is what you could get. Ooh.
Fun. That's a lovely start, that is. Thank you very much, game. God damn it. It's a slam or it's an armor, really, at this point, isn't it? I think we just armor.
Yeah, I don't think we should slam, because we may want to use that with an execute.
Yeah.
The 2 damage is not much of a threat. To be honest. Shade of Naxxramas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine for us. I mean, the 2/2 is far worse.
This 2/3 is, yeah.
No, if he would just hero power.
Oh, yeah, if he had
Yeah.
hero powered, yeah.
So...
I guess we put the Taskmaster on the board and then execute this thing.
It's a bit of a waste though, isn't it? I mean, but what can we do? I mean, we could set up something next turn. We could Frothing, and then that would leave 2 enemies with 1 health.
Yeah.
Because they'll attack into it. Oh no, it would kill one of them. Frothing, yeah, I like Frothing. Because it would kill one of them at least if he trades, and if he doesn't, then, you know, we have lots of things.
Or he'll Frostbolt.
That's fine. If he attacks one of them then it dies.
Okay. He did not attack.
Well, we can clear the shade, which is good. Slam and Cruel Taskmaster would be good, I guess.
Yes, valid plan. I think what saved me at the end of the day in this deck was Alex.
Alex is extremely good in these matchups. 45 health is insane. So yeah, Alex is extremely good. So you can just last until Alex, I guess. But this deck has a lot of other threats, so
Yeah. I think it was when you started playing the was it Dreadlord or Battlelord, the one where the big 2/8 taunt where you kill it. And,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I kept on trying to kill those as fast as possible to try and get the legendary straight out of the deck. And the minute the first one came out, I drew Alex. The second one came out, I drew Raggy. So it was like, oh, I can't get him on the board nice and cheaply.
Indeed, it's annoying.
Right, so what do we do here?
It's a bit tricky. If we had 1 more mana, we'd have an amazing turn. But we don't, unfortunately. So I mean, we could easily clear the 1/4 or the 4/4, but I don't think we can clear both.
No, I don't think we can. But the 4/4 is the bigger threat, really, because this isn't too bad until... Because there's not a lot of battle cries we've got in this deck, so...
Yeah, I would guess we use Fiery War Axe. Do we trade the 2/2 into it, or do we kind of Whirlwind and Armor Up or something? Or Armor Up and Shield Slam? What do you think?
I was thinking of just trading the Taskmaster, personally.
Okay. Also, if you Armor Up afterwards, then actually we should have 3 armor potentially, or we can Shield Block next turn. Never mind, yeah, just trade it. We also have the axe ready, so
Wow, that's cumulative.
Indeed. Scary.
Well, we can use an execute to clear 2 of them at least.
Oh, that's interesting. We could actually just let him put more stuff down next turn and brawl.
We could.
We would take 6 damage.
I don't
we'd be
like
down
that. Yeah, that's unfortunately I don't like that idea.
The
'Cause
problem is, though, look at the resources you have to use to clear any of these. You have to use at least 2 cards to clear 2 of them.
Yeah. Which is what I was thinking right now, was a whirlwind, execute this and throw the axe into this.
I actually rather like the risky brawl.
I don't. Not with that many cards on the board.
But
Especially now the animation's changed so you can't actually tell what's left up.
Well, that's fine, but I mean, next turn we can actually kill everything, regardless of what he does. And we don't have any
What?
minions to play.
Even-
So if we clear the board now, next turn he's going to put. If we clear the board now, next turn he'll put more stuff down. If we've already cleared it, we can't deal with the next stuff. If we let the 6 damage come in, which isn't that much because we have shield block, then next turn we can get even more value and own. I would brawl personally.
Okay, well we'll see what happens.
Oh no, next turn I meant.
Oh,
Like, oh no. Well, okay.
this is why you shouldn't say, I think we should brawl. Okay, well that's a diffy position then.
Okay.
We got rid of the 4/4 though.
Yeah, I could. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
it's not worth it's not worth wasting the whirlwind now. So
No. Okay.
I think we just end turn.
Yeah, I would do.
Well, there we go. I'm glad we didn't brawl this turn, because that would have been a little bit painful.
Well, I think unfortunately we may actually end up killing that inadvertently anyway, but hopefully not. So, yeah. Do
No,
that
I
and execute.
should have played the acolyte first.
Oop. We can still play the Acolyte, and we can actually use Taskmaster to get some value out of it.
Yeah. Got to make sure we leave this alive though. The last thing we need is a 4/4 Nerubian on the field, which isn't the hero power.
Yeah, it's the same model though, isn't it? I
Yeah,
think.
it's exactly the same card. Oh well.
Oh well, that's inevitable, unfortunately. Is there any sense to putting down Armsmith before killing it?
Just trying to
Is
work
we-
that out.
We're putting both of those in for sure, and if we Armsmith, then we'll get 2 extra armor. And which death rattle procs first? The abomination.
The abomination will proc.
The effect procs first, doesn't it? Because it's an effect and not a death rattle, so
Well-
we lose the armor immediately.
This would go off first, then the damage goes off, then we gain 3 armor and a card. It's the way it's the way it's always worked.
Then I think that's probably the best thing to do. Then put Armsmith down, and trade them both.
I think we also slam this just so it dies.
Yeah, you can do that or shield slam. I guess slam's more valuable for
Yeah,
sure.
slam's valuable because we'll draw a card. That's not too bad either. I guess we armor up as well.
Yeah, probably. So then we can deal with the shield slam. Well, crap, yeah, we should have armored up after killing the abomination. Never mind. End turn,
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, it is a different image, which is odd.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a different Nerubian. It's quite cool. I like how they put the Crazed Alchemist in purely to kind of get rid of the eggs. It's quite cool.
Yeah, no, it's pretty...
Well, one line of play is to Azure Shield Slam, another line of play is to just Gromash because he has to clear the board by running it into it.
I don't think there's any other options because we're going to have to kill at least one of them. And either way, but I mean this draws a card.
Yeah, I mean, we're waiting
But
for Alex.
A
really.
shield slam's not going to do anything. Well, Azure Drake shield block, shield slam, I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly.
Which I like the idea of because it gives us armor to survive. That's nice. So, yeah. This is interesting. We've got 12 cards left to wait for Alex.
Just a little.
Indeed. It's a bit of a
Oh, and the
waiting game.
Locust Storm begins.
Well, that could have been far worse.
Well, this is the way my mind is working. We go Azure Drake, we Fiery War X this, and then we cleave the two of these down.
Yep, that's the optimal plan, for sure. And we can deal 4 damage, which may end up turning to be useless, but never mind.
Well, we'll see.
Depends if we draw Alex. It's cool seeing how these bosses have, you know, class
Well-
cards.
Yes, no, I'm highly entertained at how they have their specific cards. That's not an Alex.
So we could try and do something flashy and kill the Ambusher and the Alchemist. The Alchemist first, then the Ambusher to return the Nerubian to his hand. But just a stall. Or we could do something like try and buff the Berserker and kill everything but the Ambusher.
How would we kill this? I presume hit it with the axe and execute.
Yeah. It's not ideal though. But it would delay the play a bit.
No,
because we could-
no, that's a valid idea.
Because we could Azure the 2/2 and
Yeah.
then definitely clear the board, and we could also Black Knight because we're not getting any value out of it, are we? And we need something on the board to clear the 4s, so it's not a bad shout.
I just don't like the idea of being down to 10 health, that's all.
Well, I don't think he has any means of nuking us. The only thing he has is Locust Swamp, which deals 3 damage to everything. So
I thought it was only did damage to minions.
oh yeah, good point. And actually, that buffed our Berserker.
Yeah, but there's the Mortal Coil.
Oh, well, that's just unlucky. But if we didn't do anything, we wouldn't have been able to clear this.
Yeah.
Oh, we can just Grommash though.
We
is
can,
better,
yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
we can just Grommash it, unless... No, look, we Grommash this turn.
Yeah, and then we kill
Armor
him
up.
next turn.
Bit pointless damage to him there, but
Does not scare me.
that's not too bad considering we've still got stuff in the deck like Raggy, Bane.
You could actually draw into the win, which would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
But we'll survive next turn anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, I guess kill it first and see what we get, because we're definitely running the 10-5 into it. Hammersmith.
Figures. We just Alex then.
Yeah. Is there any merit to Whirlwinding? No, I don't think so.
It gets us 3 armor. That's about it.
We can do it.
It's probably worth it waiting until he throws this into something, to be honest. That I don't understand.
It's funny that actually that's the major mistake I've noticed in the AI is actually around Shadow Flame on this boss.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense because they did exactly the same thing to me.
I think we just play that and armor up and just whirlwind everything.
If you Whirlwind, you kill the Armsmith. If you don't, then you just attack face with it. It's better. There's no merit to Whirlwinding here. We can't die, so. Well, there you go. So yeah, this is definitely one of the approaches you can take to the bosses, is making some really stally deck and have Alex, and that's why a lot of people favour decks like Freeze Mage. But that's a noob.
That is a noob. Made at least one mistake there, but
we made quite a few in a row, but it just shows this kind of deck is, you know, very good against it.
yeah, that's Heroic Anub'rekhan. So,
Fairlina is training acolytes to
Fairlina.
her job is very
So, same ability, but it's one cost.
disturbing.
Yeah, you can't use the same deck.
No, you
against it.
definitely can't use the same. If warrior or rogue.
All three of these have decent cards which can play with tempo. So, I mean, Druid has good clearance. Like, so I would use as Druid cards. I would use double Power of the Wilds for sure.
We'd want
Double Wrath, double Power of the Wilds.
Mark of the Wild.
Mark of the Wilds. No, Power of the Wild, I mean. 3-2 is, not bad. I would use probably...
Swipes.
Yeah, swipes, why not? Keeper of the Grove is good too, but you don't want much more high kind of cost minions than Keeper of the Grove. So Keeper of the Grove for sure, because it's got the potential. I don't think I would bother with Starfall.
No.
I would... What about the more hitty cards? Sorry, the the stronger cards. Druid of the Claw I think is fine. And I wouldn't really use any of those other ones because you're not going to last until turn 7, turn thing. So
Yeah.
okay, and then other minions I would just put strong two drops. So for example, Knife Juggler, probably Ooze or any 3/2s, just things that have the potential to, you can use any 2-drop basically. Pyromancer I guess if you have Pyromancer, is good. You could even Ancient Watcher if you like.
Mad Bombers.
Mad Woman's okay, yeah.
Where's the Watchers anyway?
Because if you use Watchers, then you may as well use Sun Fury too, for example.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
they give something for him to hit through.
Just trying to remember where the Watchers are. Might just do this. Oh yeah.
Sun Fury Protector would work though. I guess if you're using Sun Fury Protector too, you could always use Egg. As silly as it sounds, but the hero power is going to break it, isn't it? And Egg's not bad. I would also use just Harvest Golem. That's strong. Trying to think what other 3-drop would you want to use. I guess Amani Berserker?
Mighty Berserkers, yeah. Can't find
So-
the blooming golems, there they are. These would be pretty good actually, wouldn't they?
What? God.
Earthen Ring Farseers.
Yeah, for sure. Earthen Ring is good. That gives us 2 good 3-drops. I guess we could even put Shattered Sun. I guess is fine. And then that leaves us with what, like 4 cards remaining.
I'm thinking like stuff like Yetis. No. What else did you say? Shattered Sun.
Yeah, Shattered Sun Cleric is fine.
I'd say we should use Yetis really. 'Cause-
Yeah, I think so. Yeti's good.
Okay, well let's have a look with that.
And maybe Dark Iron Dwarf is better because we've got so many.
Well, let's run with this and we'll see how
give
we
it a
go.
go. I mean, this is basically kind of a very not aggro, but yeah, just a very kind of low-cost druid thing with some clearance. With the idea being, from turn 3, 4 onwards, from turn 4, you're always going to be putting 2 cards down. It's just going to, become very difficult to deal with. But we're looking for our 2-drops immediately, of which we have plenty. Something like, well, I don't know, anything with 2-drop. I mean, that's fine.
See how well that lasts, eh?
Yep.
Wrath is not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, Wrath's definitely going to be used for the deal 3 damage.
That is just a ridiculously strong 1-drop.
I think we Wrath it immediately. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculously strong, isn't it? But that's, of course, why it's in the NPC thing and not for us.
Well,
so hopefully...
obviously.
Oh, she's just going to hero power then, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Okay. Right, so this is going to be a weak turn from us, but after this turn we'll have strong turns. So the question is, what do we do? I guess we Earthen Ring. That's a great draw.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't die to the hero power, then we can clear anything. Oh, that's great. So now we probably do Knife Juggler and you have the choice of buffing it with Power of the Wild or Ooze. I think we definitely Knife Juggler and we hit the 2-3 with the 3-3. That's out of the question. We definitely have to do that. I think I would Ooze, personally.
Yeah, because it's not gonna see a grand total of use, really, is it? Overall.
No, we chose it just because it's a 3-2, basically,
Yeah.
just so we can play stuff. And that's exactly what it's going to do.
Oh, my.
Oh god. Well, that's going to be a bit more tricky to deal with.
Yeah. Just a bit.
Well, I mean, we can technically clear if we get lucky, but I think it's better just to maybe Shattered Sun the Knife Juggler and Sun Fury the Shattered Sun, force him to hit it.
Yeah.
And the following turn, we can actually use some Wild Paramount to Power of the Wild damage if we need to, but
Yeah.
we can also just trade. So, I mean, ideally we could just, well, we'll see.
Jesus. Such a jam. Well, that's not too
Oh.
bad.
Well, okay, we definitely play Egg. We have to play Egg. So, we have a couple of options here. Like, one... Oh, that's even better. In which case, I would say we just Power of the Wild and then put the Power Monster down. Power of the Wild first, for sure. Because otherwise we could have... I would give minions +1, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because if the knife doesn't hit when we put the Power Monster down, then we can trade the Knife Juggler into the 5-5. Oh, well, actually, that didn't do anything, though, did it?
Yeah,
I think we still...
we just trade the Knife Juggler into the...
Yeah, and then that should kill everything and clear the board.
Yeah.
And just hit face. And now we've got board control. So we just need to... It's... Well, okay, this is where it's going to get tricky, obviously.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're dealing damage to her. And we can actually get a 4-4. So, I think we... Well, actually, if we're going to trade the Nerubian Egg into the swords, I think we should do that first. Like, if we're going to trade, because then we're going to get a card. So we want to see what we get. And, yeah, trade the Sun Fury. Also, look how she's running out of cards. So...
Yeah.
And oh good, that's fine. Just put both of them down. Yeah.
Problem is that she still has 3 attack, which is, yeah, death to a Knife Juggler.
But
That's
I
not
actually
too bad.
like our position.
Yeah, it's a lot stronger than what it's been recently with the Zoo decks, I'd say.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're just going to keep on putting cards down. I think now. Oh, Mad Bomber would be annoying if we got it.
I don't think we put it in, did we?
I don't remember, but okay. So definitely Pyromancer, and I guess we clear the 2-3 for sure. Yeah, I think you do that way. I don't think there's any harm in leaving the Acolyte up, to be honest. It's not a threat.
The
So yeah,
Worshipper?
definitely kill the Worshipper. And I think this was the right way to do it. You didn't want to do it with Yeti because then he would, you know, the Narub would die to the Acolyte. So definitely hit face, yeah. So this is a good position. Another Acolyte would be, sorry, another Worshipper would be the worst case scenario. But see what she's got. Nothing. Wow. Well, we don't. I don't think we wrath.
I thought we just would deal 1 damage to the face, draw a card, and see what we get. Really?
We can't wrath face, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can. It's deal 1 damage.
No, it only works on minions. But even then, we wouldn't want to do it because it would
we'd
kill our
them.
Daru.
Yeah. So we just
So
go
we
face.
Yeah, and yeah. And the thing is, we should kill her next turn. Well, if that doesn't die, anyway. See if it dies. If the
Can
one
she-
hits, 25% chance.
Nah.
So that's game.
The thing is that does that deck have an ability to buff the? Ooh.
It's game anyway.
4, 8. Yeah, it
It was
is.
game. It was game without the keeper, so it's fine.
So it is. Well, that worked a hell of a lot better.
Yep, just get, you know, lots of low cost minions, and that's Zoo. I guess if you wanted to make Zoo a bit better, maybe my Zoo deck was less mana cost than yours, and maybe that's why I had more success, was maybe I put in more 1-drops, more 2-drops, because that's what you want in that fight. You want to flood the board, and have control, and it's actually quite easy.
Yeah. So
He's a giant.
that was fair. That was fair, Lena.
Yep.
And that leaves us with a really abusive superpower.
Yep, my Exner. I always used to say Meixner, but apparently it's my Exner. She's by far the hardest boss of these. And yeah, I'm not sure how you want to approach this because you can.
I don't think we've got a deck specifically for that, so we might need to build one.
So the thing is with my Exner is, you know, she at the start of every turn returns 2 of your minions. Now this isn't something within her control. That hero power would make it so you don't stand a chance if it was in her control, but she will automatically return 2 minions every turn at the very start before killing everything.
So as long as you have something on the board, then you can basically forcibly use the hero power.
Yes, well she's going to do it every turn even if you don't have anything there. So you want battle cries, and one thing I was really proud of that I thought of, which everyone else clearly thought of too, is Voodoo Doctor. Voodoo Doctor trivializes this encounter to an extent. So there's 2 approaches. You have Alex, we can delay the game until Alex, and then we just Alex her face and kill her. Or we try and rush her down. Those are the 2 different approaches. We can rush her or stall. So what do you fancy?
I don't know. Don't know why I chose a priest.
Well, priest is okay if we're trying to stall the game because you can heal yourself.
Yeah, but I think there's better decks to stall with, like a paladin, for example.
Paladin's good. I mean, probably should have done it with Paladin, but I didn't. But for sure, there's going to be lots of 2 health minions on the board.
Yeah.
So if I guess what you want to do is definitely consecrate and definitely a quality pyromancer. You want all the board clears you can get. Humility for sure. Yeah. I guess
we want. Where is it?
you put basically all the staple paladin cards in there. I would also put 2 holy lights. Just
that's what I was thinking. And we want that as well. I think.
There's no sense in Blessing of Kings, but equality is still useful. I would definitely equality pyromancer. And Aldo Peacekeeper is fine.
I've got an idea.
Okay.
Give me a second. Let me put this together and we'll see what you think. Because we mentioned about charges and battle cries, didn't we? So
yeah,
that's what I want.
I think Dark Skull Healer is a bit slow, and you don't need the healing. But I definitely agree with Guardian of Kings, and but I would put in a couple more lower cost minions personally, because that wins you the game outright.
Well, let me just finish this off.
Okay.
And you can.
I'll see what I think.
Yeah. Alright, there we go.
So, I agree with Humility. Boar's okay. I definitely agree with Voodoo Doctor, Holy Light, Blue Girl, Earthen Ring. Razor Fen's kind of pointless. Wolf Rider's good. True Silver's good. Consecrate Hammer of Wrath is great. Stormy Knight's good. A bit slow, but Dark Skull Healer's definitely too slow. Argent Commander's fine, and Guardian of Kings is fine.
So what would you suggest for the Dark Scale Healers then?
Well, as I said, I really want Pyromancer. We have loads of spells. That's perfect for the Skitterers. So definitely Pyromancer. You don't have to use Equality. I guess it is quite slow. So definitely Pyromancer. I would get rid of Stormwind Knight in favour of maybe something like Elven Archer, because Elven Archer is something you can use every single turn and deal 1 damage. It's better than Boar. Basically, Boar suicides, whereas Archer is 1 damage every single turn. Boar is probably not too good in this deck, to be honest. I would definitely put in Alex, though. You want Alex, just in case, because we're stalling this. And then, I guess, what other card would we want? Maybe something a bit early, which can... I don't know, what did I use? Earthen Ring.
That'd be interesting.
What, Illidan?
You stick Illidan down. If it stays there, you just keep summoning, just have an army of little things on the board.
Can you? Well, what other minion has charge?
Arcane Golems.
Yeah, I guess that's actually good. Yeah, I would replace the Razorfen with Arcane Golem. Maybe one of the Razorfens if you. The thing is, the Razorfen's kind of pointless because
Well,
you're just gonna.
why don't we stick old Murkai in place of the extra slot?
Well, we're never gonna have a turn where we're gonna be able to play Murkai really, unless we draw it initially. So I don't actually see much point. If you want to be a bit creative, you could put in the Pirate that increases your weapon +1. I mean, that's getting pretty freaky, but bearing in mind you'll have True Silver, you'd be able to basically infinitely buff it. Oh, you don't have it. Never mind. It's fine though. But that was just crazy. So I would get one more low-cost minion that you can do. Oh, actually, Knife Juggler. Knife Juggler's good here because bear in mind that you're going to get to the point where you can just put stuff down every turn, so it's an extra damage. So
do we want to remove one of something else to get 2 jugglers in there though, or just keep the one in there?
I'd like 2 of them, I guess. If you want to get rid of probably.
I'm going to get rid of a Pyromancer because we're not packing that many spells.
Okay.
I think
that's fine.
Okay, well let's see how that does it then. Okay, so
yeah, we're definitely mulliganing for Voodoo Doctor, Elven Archer, Consecrate, Earthen Ring, those 3 I guess. I mean, to be honest, any 2-drop or lower is fine. Humility is going to be pointless initially, but there is a Sea Giant, there is going to be 3/5 Taunts, so we definitely want Voodoo Doctor. The question is, do we actually keep the other 2? The thing is, I actually tempted to. The reason being is we're not going to be able to get rid of any of the board anyway.
wow, she started with something on the board as well.
Yeah, she starts with 2 Skitterers. The thing is, I think we should keep both Consecrates.
Really?
It's gonna sound a bit silly, but confirm and just do it like that. The reason being is turn 4 we'll use 1 Consecrate, and then the board will be full of 1/1s, and then turn 5 we'll use it again, and really that'll clear the board, and that's half of the job done. So, yeah. But yeah, you'll see now that it's just kind of like my Exner cannot help herself. It's like, return that Voodoo Doctor to your hand, have the 2 help, and that kind of negates everything. So she'll probably put down another Skitterer here. She has loads and loads and loads of them. Oh, Haunted Creeper is
creepers,
what I mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna just flood the board with them. So hopefully she puts down more of them. That's actually beneficial for us.
Oh,
But yeah, Voodoo Doctor. Oh, we have 2 of them. That is crazy. We can't die. Because we don't want to put down more than 2 minions if we put down Voodoo Doctor. You want to be careful because you always want them back.
Yeah.
So we're not really gonna put down any threat, but we can't die either. Like that's fine.
Well, yeah, we just need to survive until turn 4.
Exactly.
And then the board melts.
We're gonna do that absolutely easily. So this is just another Voodoo Doctor turn. And then, you know, that's fine. Because
that has to be planned. I don't think that's a bug. That has to be a planned mechanic to be able to for you to beat
Oh
it.
yes, it's definitely not a bug, and I think that's that's not too much of a problem that Cobra, because he'll just die next turn anyway. I mean, next turn we're going to take a lot of damage, but then the following turn we can heal up. As in, this is definitely a Consecrate, and this is going to give the board. We're probably going to take about 8 damage, 9 damage, but that's okay. Like that's fine. Because the following turn we can Voodoo Doctor and Holy Light, so we'll survive. It's okay. And she can't play anything.
She uses it regardless.
Yeah, it's this fight I think is all about realizing that and abusing it. And once you do that, I think it's actually okay. I mean, it's not that hard, but it's definitely the most challenging. So definitely, you know, Consecrate and Voodoo Doctor. And now from this turn onwards, we can Argent Commander each turn if we want to, and get that free damage in, just free. So yeah.
Maybe that's why that swirls. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, maybe that's why it does go like that. I'm not sure. So maybe, okay. Well, we have quite a few options here. See what we draw. True Silver.
I think we double Voodoo and True Silver.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah. The worst case scenario with these web spinners, by the way, is if she does get a good beast out of them, but it's very unlikely.
We just leave them up.
I would probably kill them. The reason being is they're gonna stay there for a while, and we have no means of removing them anymore. We have no AoE, so we want to clear the board. And if we go face, we're waiting till Alex anyway. This deck is a stall deck. Attacking her face does nothing. Like, these are the minions that she has. She has very few minions, apart from this, that are any threat.
Yeah.
One big taunt. Oh, I forgot about that, but that's okay. Right. So, see what we can do next turn. Because also she's running out of cards now. You know, we don't actually need to do much. So I would probably Voodoo Doctor and Argent Commander the Shade.
Yeah.
And now next turn we'll take damage, fair enough, but we can actually Argent Commander the 3-2, potentially, and get rid of that. If not, Argent Commander and Bluegill something. We could actually kill the 5-5 if we wanted. Oh wow.
Yeah. Very slowly going to be losing health advantage right now.
That's okay. I mean, right, so we're definitely Argent Commandering, I think. I would actually,
we need to kill more than this, because otherwise we lose next turn.
10, 13, 14. Technically not, if we actually do double Voodoo, but I don't think that's the right idea. I think, if you attack the 5-5 and Bluegill it, it's a bit risky, but the reason... I think, well, wait, because this way we actually return something to the hand. So if we return anything apart from the web spinner, we win. Oh well, we survive.
5, 6, 7, 8, yeah.
And now we need our humility or
9.
thingy. But this is also why I think Equality and Pyromancer is a good idea, is you want another board clear. Because if you have board clears, then you just win. So I don't think there's anything we can draw here. Is that okay? That actually may give us an out. Let's see. Is there any way we can do this? We can Arcane Golem too. No, I think we're dead. Like you would need to like kill the Ambusher and get the Ambusher to return the Sea Giant, but then doing that would leave up at least the Shade. So we can't win, I don't think. Actually, maybe. Yeah, Arcane Golem into the 5-5. And hit it with Hammer of Wrath. Nah, okay. If he had returned one of the others, we could heal up and we'd still be in the game. But you know, that deck was very successful early on. I think if we... yeah, if we put in Equality, maybe, and the other Pyromancer, instead of maybe one of the late game cards, maybe? Because, I mean, this game is all about early game.
Okay, so...
So if we get rid of maybe one of the Guardian of Kings...
No, I think we get rid of the Knife Jugglers.
Well, okay. The thing is, if we get Guardian Kings in our hand, we're dead by turn 7. That's why I think one of them is better than 2. So I would get rid of one of them.
One.
Yeah, and put in Equality and the other Pyromancer. So now this gives us, you know, many means of board clearing, which is good.
Well, it gives us 4 outs.
Yeah, I mean, we've got plenty of the other charges and stuff anyway, so we didn't actually even draw... Oh no, we did.
We didn't see Alex. We didn't see any of the Guardians. We didn't see the Pyromancer. We didn't see the Voodoo. We didn't see the the Knife Jugglers either. So
we'll see how this goes. Because the approach that I did was with Rush was basically, oh yeah, definitely pick this paladin deck. Was just rushing the face, but using Voodoo Doctors and Earthen Ring. You can fill the board with the 1/1s, meaning you're only going to take 7 damage a turn, or you can clear everything. The truth is, you're going to have stronger cards than she is in the long run. you're going to be able to survive longer. So, Voodoo Doctor and get rid of Holy Light. We're not going to use that anytime soon.
Nice.
Yeah, that combo's pretty crazy. It lets you last for ages. Even if she has like 6-7 minions on the board, we can last for a while. So.
Okay.
And another spider. That's fine. That's what you expect.
Yeah.
Ideally, we wanted to put down another spider next turn too, but.
Don't really need to play the other one, do we?
Nah.
It's an interesting mechanic, the way it's built, but
It is, and it is still challenging even when you know what to do, which is what I think makes it good. So, I think we just double Voodoo, and next turn we'll probably choose Silvering the dog.
yeah.
We're gonna be down to, 20? But then the following turn, she's only gonna be able to deal around 4 damage to us, I think. A bit more. But we're gonna be able to out-heal her rather soon.
3, 6, yeah.
That's okay. I still think you choose Silver the dog.
For justice.
And, you know, we're just waiting a bit. A Paramotor would be good, because then we could clear everything. Although we don't use Humility. Consecrate would be best, obviously.
Consecrate would be lovely right about now.
But, I mean, health is actually okay for the next few turns. It may not seem like it, but it is. So the question is, what do we start doing? I think we definitely double Voodoo. Sure. And I think we do choose Silver the Use to get rid of it.
For justice.
May as well. Do we Arcane Golem face? The thing is, we won't get the Voodoo Doctor back, so it's a bit risky.
Or we might get the Voodoo Doctor back.
Well, we definitely get one.
Mm.
The question is, do we want to start doing damage, or do we want to wait until Alex?
We can wait until Alex, we just need to keep the board control. I mean, the minute that this comes out of stealth is when we play the Arcane Golem.
Yeah, okay. Then I would probably Holy Light.
Ugh.
Oh, well, never mind. You'll probably have the mana to do it next turn. You're just gonna need to find 2 mana at some point, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be fine. But yeah, the Shade needs to die. And that's actually irritating.
It's not
Isn't it?
too bad, it's a humility.
Nah, she can't be targeted, or he can't be targeted.
Well, then we wait for equality then.
I guess so.
But we Arcane Golem
Yeah.
this.
Arcane Golem and then double Voodoo. That's gonna bring us down to 15 health. Next turn.
That's the better Fade Rake, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Really liking equality about now.
Yeah, that's good for humility anyway though, so we can survive.
Let's
Right,
even
wait.
2,
Is there a
4,
good
5, 6.
I think we may need to do something flashy here.
Why?
If we just straight up Wild Pyromancer equality, then
It'll just leave the
Yeah.
6/1/1s on the board.
so I think it's better to equality and then like waste both humilities. Like we definitely Wild Pyromancer. We definitely
No, I know what you're
Actually-
saying. I know.
Actually, yeah.
I know
we
what
do-
you're saying.
We Pyromancer and we humility.
We
one of them,
humility
sure.
this.
But
it
I think
nukes
we
the
should
board.
wait. I think we should Voodoo Doctor our own Pyromancer before we humility another. I value the Pyromancer on the field more than I value the Holy
Yeah,
Light
but
kill.
it means we do lose a Voodoo Doctor though.
Yeah, but I think okay. So the other line of play is just to Holy Light ourselves.
Which I think could be better because it'll still
Okay.
kill the board and it'll put us in a better health situation.
Okay, and next turn, we're going to probably Argent Commander double Voodoo.
Yeah.
I believe she only has one Sea Giant, by the way.
Ugh.
Oh, well, that's a humility target.
Well,
But as you can see, she's running out of cards.
Yeah, she has an absolute ton of these. Ooh.
Oh, that's... So I think
Yeah.
maybe... Okay, right. We have a few options here. We could just, like, Hammer of Wrath, the 5... Oh, we could do, like, the 5/5 Humility it and Voodoo Doctor ourselves, or we could just Argent Commander and just hit face and Voodoo Doctor. We could Humility just Voodoo Doctor.
I think we humility Voodoo Doctor.
Yeah, I agree with these 3 cards being played, for sure. The question is whether or not we Hammer of Wrath to draw. And if
I think we
then-
do.
yeah, then I think we do it on the 1/5. And we may draw Consecrate, something, that'd be fine. Another Paramount is okay. Okay, that's fine. Because now we're out healing what she puts down anyway, and next turn we can actually kill stuff. Bearing in mind that next turn we can actually Wolf Rider Argent Commander if we want. And that'll get rid of 2 of the board presence. Actually, we could even Wolf Rider the 1/2 and Voodoo Doctors ourselves. If you get what I mean. If we
Yeah,
kill
no,
them and
I know what you're saying.
that's not too bad. Like, sure, we don't use the Argent Commander, but, I mean, we definitely get the Voodoo Doctors back, which is pretty valuable. Because now our health pool is pretty large, and if we draw any of our big threats, then we can put it down, you know.
Yeah.
Or, if we draw one Guardian of Kings, that's okay too, but I think we're still fishing for Alex, and we're still fishing for Consecrate. Once we get Alex, the game is pretty much over, because we can just charge and...
Well, once we get Alex, it means that we'll be permanently on 15 health unless he draws something really big. I think we Hammer of Wrath this.
Yeah, go for it. We want to draw. And see what we get. Okay, I actually don't think health's a problem at this point. Oh no, we're not, no. Okay, you're right. Definitely Voodoo.
There's no point playing any damage cards until we've got Alex on the field.
Yeah. I was thinking, maybe we could burst it down, but how many cards do we have left?
We've got 15.
Okay, no, that's fine. We've got 2 Consecrates remaining, we've got Alex remaining, we've got our heal remaining, and now Argent Commander can kill something every turn.
Argent Commander's going to murder this.
Just Argent Commander and 1 Voodoo, not
Yeah.
2, I guess. No, I think we can
No.
wait with Pyromancer, yeah, for sure. And just pass, yeah.
Yep. This is fine because now we've got board control. Well, we've got a balance of board control.
Yeah, for sure.
That's fine. Because unless, well, I presume it's got. Has it got alchemists in there?
No, I don't think
Oh,
so. Even then, she probably wouldn't use it correctly. So, we can... So this is the thing, if we want, we can start doing damage to the face, or we can just heal. I guess we can Argent Commander the 1/1, but the thing is, I actually don't think we should kill her, because we'd give her a stronger beast, wouldn't
Yeah. Well, it could range between a bit of anything, really.
we? But if we just heal ourselves with Voodoo Doctor, and then we actually gain something, or we can just, you know, yeah.
You may as well start making a dent. Who knows when we get Alex?
Yeah, the thing is, we can actually Wolf Rider Argent every turn if we want. That's 7 damage every turn. So, also, if we get Consecrate now, the game's pretty much over, in my opinion. We can actually... Okay, that's irritating, but I think it's okay. See what we get.
It's still controllable because we've still got the Pyromancer equality and then Holy Light combo to murder everything on the board if we really want.
The thing is though, yeah, it'll open up the egg, so we may actually want to sack the Wolf Rider or something, or I don't know. The question is, do we want to clear this turn? Because we don't have to.
2, 4, 6. No, we don't have to.
Because also, for example, we could just Argent Commander the Spectral Knight and heal ourselves with Earthen Ring. And sure, we're going to take 7 damage, but next turn we can kill it with Argent Commander and heal ourselves again. And also we have Holy Light, so health is not an issue.
So you reckon that?
Yeah, an Earthen Ring
And
ourselves.
then that?
Yeah, and then they'll return both of them. I wouldn't Voodoo Doctor, because this way we get both of them back. So this way, you know, we are going to be down to 15 health, but we can definitely remove that. And if we draw Consecrate, that's even better, because now this is a perfect Consecrate. I think we may want to sack the Wolf Rider on the
On
Emperor.
the Cobra, yeah.
Yeah, I think we just do what we said before. I think Argent Commander the 4-2, and then Wolf Rider the 2-3, and Voodoo Doctors ourselves. Well, Doctor rather.
Yeah.
So then we're now back to taking 3 damage every turn, and we just need Alex.
Which we can just nullify with the ring on its own now.
Yeah, and we have Argent Commander again if we need to do any kind of like we can get
Like
rid of
that.
that if we want. But even then, that's not even a very big threat, you know.
No, it's
we can
not.
we can
It's
even
not.
just out heal ourselves if we want.
You may as well just get rid of it though.
And just,
We're going to need to look at playing spells soon, otherwise we're going to start milling cards that are in our hand as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
which-
9.
In which case, maybe you want to play 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's fine. We can Holy Light, so don't worry.
Yeah.
And we're gonna, if we get Consecrate, we're playing a Quality 2, and we're playing Pyromancer, so that's fine. We can deal with it if we need to. We can even sack Elven Archer if we want.
Well, there we go.
Okay,
There's the equality
now
play next turn then.
We don't actually have to Equality Consecrate. We can Equality Argent Commander. Or we can even Equality Bluegill. That's good. Just to get to... Oh, Elven Archer. Equality Elven Archer.
Yeah, but if we play the bluegill, then at least
Yeah.
you know we've got an extra card space in our hand.
Yeah, that's
Which
what I
is
was thinking.
an
I think
idea.
it's better. And then I guess we just heal ourselves. Just both double heal. Because at this point, we're so far near the end of the deck. There's no point even doing damage to her because we know we're going to get it very soon.
We'll get Alex sooner rather than later, and then it's just a matter of just damage to the face because it's all about It's fine. This is in hand now.
I think we even may want to just clear the board next turn. Actually, we can't. Never mind. If we got another spell, we could, but we can't. Okay. Well, I think we just heal ourselves. And how much things will we have in our hand after this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's fine.
We can
We'll have
always
10.
we can always Holy
Yeah.
Light next turn. We've got.
Holy
It's not
Light's
like
useful.
we don't have the mana to do it.
Yeah. Holy Light's useful to keep. Of course, is the synergy with Pyromancer. So. Okay, see what we get. That's a good draw, I think.
Yeah, that would deal 2
Which-
damage. What do we have? That's we got that. That'll charge it for 3. So that's 7.
I'm just I think we can clear everything apart from the Nerubian thing rather easily. I think one line of play is like oh no, wait man, we can't do that. So because do we want to use the Pyromancer heal combo? That will deal 1 damage to everything. Or
That
we
would
can
clear that, but then it would then give us a 3/4 and a 4/4, and it would give it 2 beast cards in its hand.
indeed, but
As
I think
well as give us 4 1/1s on the board as well. I think Arcane
yeah.
Golem.
and Elven Archer or Bluegill. We could.
No,
we
we've
can do
used.
some.
Yeah. Well,
Arcane Golem is going to go into that, and then we could, like, Bluegill it maybe. I would say, and then Earthen Ring heal ourselves, because it's going to spawn another 1/2. But fair enough, that's fine. Because next turn we're probably going to do AOE stuff, so just heal ourselves. And Voodoo Doctor. So now next turn we can do something like, while Pyromancer Holy Light us, Consecrate, and then I think that gets rid of everything.
no, we'll have a 4/4 on the board.
Well, no, because you could Elven Archer and the Consecrate would hit it. We can use the Consecrate to kill the Nerubian, basically. But I don't think we actually need to do that. I think actually we have a very good plan. See what we draw.
Hey.
I don't think we use it. I think we clear first. What I was thinking, don't do anything in the meantime, was Pyromancer, heal
Yeah.
ourselves,
Yeah.
and then we Elven Archer, the 1/1, and
we.
Oh no, we're 1 mana off clearing the board without losing.
Yeah,
anything.
I'm also going to say that the only ones on the board will be the spectral spiders as well.
Okay. Well, I think yeah. In which case, I think we actually just Okay.
I think we Alex. I don't think there's a big enough threat that he's got on the board right now.
5, 6. Okay. No, Alex is fine because he can only do 6 damage to us.
Yeah.
So just okay. I mean, it's. I guess this line of play we're not clearing the board, but that's fine. Just Voodoo Doctor ourselves.
Yeah.
As in, this line of play we're not going to clear the board at all. As
No.
in, but we don't need to. So okay, that's fine.
No, all we do.
I just like clearing board because you can do some clever stuff with Pyromancer and actually clear everything. So it's just fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now we just need to be careful. I don't like the idea right now that we give it to possibly big cards plus a 4/4 on the board.
Well, no, you can get rid of the 4/4 rather easily, but it's fine because like okay, we can just double Elven Archer the 1/2, and maybe Argent Commander face and heal ourselves with like Holy Light. And so we start getting damage in.
So what were you suggesting? Sorry.
Argent Commander face and Holy Light ourselves.
Yeah. Wonder what we'll get back there because we're obviously something's going to happen soon. Okay.
That's fine.
Well, that's better because it means that if this was on the board, he'd throw so much shit into it. Okay. Yeah, the AI is not completely competent there, is it?
5, 6, 7. Well, he can only deal 7 damage to us. So at this point, if we just Argent Commander choose silver, and then dead next turn because he can't possibly kill us. So.
That's pretty much game. A little bit long-winded, but
Oh yeah, if you look at how many cards we got left, it's like hardly any, isn't it?
yeah, it's a very long-winded game. But
Just for fun. Actually, no, never mind. I was going to say clear the stuff, but it's going to take a while, so just kill them.
yeah. Oh, well, that was very long-winded.
It's all about the Voodoo Doctor. I think once people, we had double Voodoo Doctor twice. That's crazy. You only need 1 though. You don't actually need 2 of them. You only
don't need
one.
2, but having both, especially that early in the game, does give you a whole bit of control until you like draw an Earthen Ring Farseer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it was good though.
That was good.
That's just one approach you can take, and probably one of the easier ones. So yeah.
But that's Naxxramas. Everything is clear until next week, which I'm sure Mr. Sylux will gladly join me for again.
Oh, I'd love to. I think it's the
It's Plague Wing next week, I believe.
play, yeah, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm curious
Which
to see
means
how they.
that is going to be lower Theb.
Indeed. And
Which-
I want to know how they handle, the dancing. I don't know how they can actually, transfer that into Hearthstone. So I'm
Indeed.
curious.
I'd be interested to see what class challenges we get next week. I suppose the easiest way to see would be to tell what hero cards each class has got.
A little
Really.
hint, one thing I realised yesterday, if you
Yeah.
want to know which bosses give what cards,
Yeah.
go into your all collection, click
I
on Nax,
suppose.
and you can actually put your cursor over the cards and it says this is unlocked by this. Unfortunately, the class challenge, it only says, of course you have to go into crafting mode, you can't actually find out when the individual things are, like the class ones, because it says it's only in like the hunter class challenge. for example.
Right, yeah.
But if you go to the general, and you put your hand over something in the general, you find out exactly what boss drops it.
Unlocked by defeating Glooth and... Well, we want Plague, don't we? So...
Yeah, so you can find out exactly what's dropped, and Echoing Ooze, which I think is the most overpowered card, is actually in the Frostworm lair.
Yeah, I'm
So
not
that's-
surprised. It's
Yeah,
an
I
epic
think-
card.
I honestly think that's broken. I think they will need to fix it, but we'll find out. I think
Hagen
Shaded
Is
Nexus
that...
is too.
Yeah, so Unstable Ghoul is next week.
Oh yeah, that's a dancing minion. So, yep. So Unstable Ghoul, loaded.
Oh, that's obviously military. That'll be military.
Yeah,
That is Frostworm, okay. That's Plague Wing.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, Stensco Gargoyle was in the Plague
Yeah.
Quarter, so
That'll be military.
what about Wailing Soul?
That's construct. That's construct. We know that's going to be the legendary for beating plague. That could be plague. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. So we'll be getting the Sludge Belcher too. That's going to be very interesting. But
Now,
yeah,
I'm just going to judge the fact that I don't know, plague. Maybe I think we're probably going to see that more in construct than anything else. I don't know.
I thought Dark Cultist was going to be this week. I actually don't understand why the Druid one was this week.
Well, to be fair, if we were an Arachnid, I would have expected this week.
Yeah, I thought it
actually.
was going to be like Web Spinner at the very least.
Yeah.
I mean, the Rogue one makes sense, Nerubian. But at this point, I don't know. I think they're doing it just, you know...
that would have made more sense in Plague. I think it's based on who they put the challenge against more than anything else.
Yeah, I agree. I think they've created like challenges or ideas for certain kind of class, for certain bosses, and they just put the classes in there. So at this point, I think that we can't really predict it safely because I think it depends on the boss fights, which we don't know. So it'll be a surprise and it'll be a lot of fun.
Indeed. Anyway, that is a very good point to call an end to this. That has been Curse of Naxxramas and the Arachnid Quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much once again for joining me, Mr. Sylux.
No, thank you. Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
It's been great fun having a go at the new content. And we will see you next time, ladies and gentlemen, for more Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft.
Curse of Naxxramas, a Hearthstone adventure.